As part of Wells Fargo's continued commitment to the community, as well as focus on economic development, including affordable housing ownership, we have a very important announcement today. And we're so happy to be here to share that news with you. I can tell you at Wells Fargo, we listen. We listen and we learn. We have received substantial feedback from our customers, from our community leaders, and our housing advocates. And we understand the tremendous need and the complexities to create affordable solutions in our Houston market. We also learn about the importance of private and public collaboration, and that we at Wells Fargo, we can do more by just working together with all of you. And that's exactly what we want to do. We want to help the local residents in the communities that we serve. My, how time flies. It has been about 7 years, or almost 7 years, since we had a collaboration between Avenue and NeighborWorks America to form a program called the NeighborhoodLIFT program. And I can tell you, they work really hard. And this program created 422 homeowners. Again, 422 homeowners. And they were able to do this through down payment assistance as well as homeowner education. So excited that that occurred. But it didn't stop there, by the way. The program that started here in Houston was modeled in 68 other areas in this country. 68 came and started from the model that we started here, right in here in Houston. In that model, in those 68 areas, was able to create nearly 20,000 homeowners across this country. 20,000. I think that deserves a big round of applause. And I can tell you, all of that happened because of our collaboration with Neighborhood America and its NeighborWorks members. That brings us to today. We're here today to announce a new collaboration that's intended to boost homeownership in our community. We're expanding the neighborhood program for Houston with a goal to help more families become homeowners by offering homebuyer education and down payment assistance grants. This NeighborhoodLIFT program for Houston includes $6.1 million philanthropic investment by Wells Fargo. That includes $5 million in down payment assistance that is intended to help low and average income families and individuals, as well as teachers, first responders, military services, and veterans. And our goal is to help make their dreams of homeownership come true. And that's exactly what we're going to do. This 2019 Houston NeighborhoodLIFT program will help more than 200 families. I want to repeat that. This program is going to help more than 290 families. Thank you so very much for that. We're going to make homeownership come true. It's going to be more affordable, achievable, and sustainable. Also, we're going to have homebuyer education, and the down payment itself is going to be $15,000. And I might add, this down payment assistance grant will be with any qualified lender, and it's not exclusive to just Wells Fargo. What's important to us is not that everyone come to Wells Fargo. We would love to have everyone come to Wells Fargo, but what's more important to us is that we increase homeownership. And that's what's important to Wells Fargo, is really serving and making sure that we're increasing homeownership in the communities that we serve. So, We also have some special parameters for teachers, first responders, veterans in military service. They're going to get an additional $2,500. So the total amount for them is going to be $17,500. So that is really good. So this is what we're doing, everyone. We're encouraging every homebuyer throughout Houston to attend this free event. It's on Friday, March the 22nd, and it will be from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then we're going to come back on Saturday, March 23rd, and that's going to be from 9 o'clock a.m. to 2 p.m. And that's going to be held at the Crown Plaza Reliant Park that's located at 8686 Kirby Drive right here in Houston. Okay? So homebuyers can register beginning Monday, March 4th, and you can do that at www.wellsfargo.com/lift. I want to repeat that. You can register March 4th at www.wellsfargo.com/lift. And if homebuyers are not able to attend, you can learn more about the eligibility from our local Wells Fargo Home Mortgage Center, from the Avenue, also from Fifth Ward in the Tejano Center. So those are other areas that you can find out more about eligibility if you're not able to attend the event. Okay, I think now I have the pleasure of introducing Marvelette Hunter, and she's the Chief of Staff for the Mayor, for Houston Mayor Turner. Just to let you know a little bit about Marvelette, she has been in public policy for more than 20 years. She's also an expert on regional planning. One thing I also know about Marvelette is she attended Florida A&M University. And there's something you need to know about a rattler, okay? You need to know this. They're very poised and they're very confident. So without further ado, I introduce to you Marvelette Hunter. Thank you so very much.
Well, thank you so much for that introduction. That's only two things about a rattler that he shared. I won't go into the other things. But thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. Mayor Turner could not be here today because he is on a trade mission to Silicon Valley. He is leading that trade mission to promote Houston as the next technology and innovation hub. So watch out, California, because Houston is about to be on the map. Before I give my presentation, I wanted to yield just a moment, if you don't mind. I did notice that our Congresswoman actually did arrive, and I think they had indicated that she was going to speak. So, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, please welcome her, please. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for your time.
Welcome.
I am speaking as I am on my way to the airport, but I could not think of a more important message and opportunity than the exciting LIFT program. It is good to see all of you. Reverend Clements, it's a pleasure to see you. This is what we call cross-pollination. And so, Marvelette, thank you so very much. And Silicon Valley, watch out, as Mayor Turner is on the way. And it's not Christmas, but I expect he will bring back a bag of goodies. And we will embrace him and do whatever we can as the federal government. Let me thank as well Darryl Montgomery. We have worked together on projects and have been together on fascinating projects like this in the past. Lisa Hasawaya with the Western Region Vice President, NeighborhoodWorks. Thank you so very much, Lisa. Welcome. We're delighted to have you in Houston in the 18th Congressional District. Mary Lawler, who we met with just a few weeks ago, Executive Director. Thank you. And, of course, Kathy Flanagan-Payton, President CEO, Fifth Ward, CRC. And that's cross neighborhooding, if you will. Yes. And Adriana Temez, thank you so very much. And look at interim president, the Hano Center for Community Concerns. And so I'm excited about your leadership and efforts. I wanted to stop by, first of all, to reinforce Councilmember Cisneros, how are you? And delighted to see you as well. It is important to reinforce that the government is open, but that we're in our new budgeting process. And as a member of the Budget Committee, projects like this in terms of showing the work of the private sector in the LIFT program are enormously important. And as I listened to Mr. Montgomery talk about a total of about $17,500 for certain persons qualified, first responders, teachers, and others. And as I recall, Mary, that I was here in the groundbreaking or near the groundbreaking of this lovely and wonderful neighborhood with this brand new park, this restored pocket park, I realized that the friendship and the work of the federal government must always be focused down. It must be focused to our local communities. And to be able to tell the great story of the LIFT program that gives wraparound services, it gets people on their feet as to how to find a home and how to make that down payment for a home or to have the ability to do so. More than ever, I think, even in this time, you hear that people's greatest dream is to have that first home or that second home. And so let me thank Wells Fargo for investing not only in Houston, but finding the eclectic 18th Congressional District to be one that welcomes neighbors from all backgrounds. We are a city that is a potpourri, a mosaic of various communities and languages, speaking 98 languages in our school district, and we are a perfect partner to federal dollars. And I look forward as we utilize the Hurricane Harvey dollars to complement the work that is being done by the private sector and speak to not only the people who are in this neighborhood, but to persons who are homeless, persons who are single person family members, elders, seniors, and of course families that look forward to coming home. Let me conclude by saying, as I have been in housing for a very long time, even before my going to the United States Congress and advocating for that, the story that I'm always reminded of is the importance of a home is when that young school child has a room to do their homework. And that is a special time of growing and thriving and realizing that you are part of this great free society, that you too can be anything you want to be, and you too are a valued part of our community. So the LIFT program is reinforcing that. Let me thank Mayor Turner and of course certainly Marvelette for, I don't want to say decades because she's a very young person, but I first knew her as a quintessential planner and developer, and so she brings great experience to all of this. We're excited about her presence as Chief of Staff, but we also know the mayor is grand and committed to the work that we're doing all over the city. It will be my task, again, and members of Congress, of whom we all work together, to bring federal dollars to continue to enhance and build on the great work that's being done here already. So congratulations to all of you. NeighborWorks is a program that we're so well aware of in Washington, but congratulations to all of you. And again, let's get to work. Let's do it now. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Congresswoman Lee. So let me say, first of all, that Houston is a wonderful community to live, to work, and I'm going to add to play. Home ownership is key to vibrant neighborhoods, but it's also key to vibrant cities. And as goes the city of Houston, so goes the region. I commend the leadership of Wells Fargo, NeighborWorks Avenue, 5th Ward, and Tejano Center for teaming up to bring this innovative program for people who want to live and to work right here in the city of Houston. Mayor Turner often says, and I know if you've been in any events where he's spoken at, and he's actually stated that he's not upset with anyone moving into the lands, and he defines that as sugar land and the woodlands and pear land. But what we want to do is make sure that everyone who wants to live in the city of Houston can afford to do so. That's really, really important, especially for our veterans and military service members who serve our country, along with our teachers and our firefighters, our emergency medical technicians, and our other first responders. And I'll add to that list a lot of our City of Houston employees, many of which cannot even afford to live in the city in which they serve. So this program can make a difference for helping hardworking families who want to live here and own their own home. Now, as Congresswoman Lee stated, as a former affordable housing developer and finance professional, I know firsthand how important homeownership can be. Okay, not only to the family that actually gets that new home, but also to the community in which they live in. The number of lives that will be changed as a result of homeownership is simply immeasurable. Not long ago, Houston endured the devastating effects of Hurricane Harvey. And although many have moved on to rebuild their lives, not everyone has been able to do that. Not everyone has fully recovered. And you need only look behind the front door of their home to see the devastation that was caused by Hurricane Harvey. So as a result, many people are living in homes that are in disrepair, that need help. We also face an affordable housing crisis due to the shortage of supply. We need to increase the supply of affordable housing by making home loans more accessible, providing more homebuyer counseling, and expanding down payment assistance. The City of Houston is doing its part, and I'm proud of our housing department under the leadership of Director Tom McCaslin. And through our single-family housing program, we are projecting to provide assistance for over 300 affordable housing units to be built, to be constructed, and also providing down payment and closing cost assistance. So since Harvey, some of the things that we have focused on through the mayor's initiatives, his priority is to build single-family homes in the city of Houston. So our annual projection of homes that will be reconstructed is 300, with a maximum home value of $200,000. And as a part of our home development effort, we have currently 8 homes that have been constructed, 10 homes that are currently under construction, 37 homes that are in our pre-construction stage, 108 homes that are in our pipeline, and we anticipate, as I stated, 300 single-family homes being constructed, and that's at a maximum home valuation of $200,000. So in addition to our home development, we're also expanding our down payment and closing cost assistance. Because currently Wells Fargo is stepping forward with this major initiative of $15,000. Well, the City of Houston is going to expand its assistance as well. And we're going to provide up to $30,000. And it is not to say that you can only use what the City of Houston provides or only use what Wells Fargo is providing. You can actually use those funds together. So that's a maximum contribution of $45,000. So clearly, the City of Houston efforts alone are not enough. But when you combine what the city is doing with the investment that Wells Fargo is making today, and hopefully, many other financial institutions will step up to the plate and make some significant investments as well. Follow suit behind the wonderful example that Wells Fargo has stated. We can make a difference in the lives of Houstonians all across the city. And we can increase homeownership opportunities right here in the city. And today is the very great start of that. And we just want to say thank you to Wells Fargo for your commitment to your investment in the city of Houston. And it is because the mayor knows how important this effort is to the city of Houston, he asked me to come and to just say to you, thank you. Thank you so very much. And now, if we would please welcome Ms. Lisa Hasegawa, the Western Region Vice President of NeighborWorks America. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm very excited. This is one of my first official duties as the new Western Region Vice President for NeighborWorks America. I'm hailing from Los Angeles and very excited that this is an opportunity to really connect with what's going on the ground. So it's my privilege to be here with the mayor's office, with Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee's office, and with the whole team from Wells Fargo, headed up by Daryl. Thank you very much for having us all here. Really excited to tell you about this incredible opportunity to achieve the dream of homeownership. You've heard a lot about the program, and just to reiterate, the NeighborhoodLIFT program with Wells Fargo is going to provide qualified home buyers with down payment of assistance of $15,000. And it's really great to hear about the fact that it can be combined with the work that the mayor's office is doing to have $45,000, and that would be, I guess, or $45,000, and it would be $47,250 for certain folks. If you are a service member, military service members, veterans, teachers, law enforcement officers, firefighters, and emergency medical technicians. So there's that extra bonus if you're employed in one of those categories. So homeownership, basically what that means is that homeownership has just gotten affordable for a lot more hardworking families here in Houston, so we're really excited about that. Achieving successful homeownership is not just about having the money on hand and qualifying for a mortgage, but it's also about homebuyer education, knowing how to navigate the home buying process, what to expect when you become a homeowner, and having a trusted advisor to turn to when questions come up. And that's where NeighborWorks comes in. We're really excited to partner with local organizations here in Houston, and you will be talking and hearing from a lot of the local partners like Avenue, Tejano, and Fifth Ward in a little bit. So we are a national nonprofit organization. We are established by Congress. Many of you might not know. We've helped people to achieve long-term sustainable home ownership, and we've been around for 40 years. We do this with a network of nonprofit affiliates in all 50 states and in Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico. And many of our organizations in the network offer high-quality home ownership education that's approved by HUD, and it's provided according to the national industry standards to facilitate access to affordable loan products and subsidies. So we're very proud that Wells Fargo has invited NeighborWorks America to partner to collaborate with the NeighborhoodLIFT program nationwide. I was also there at the Los Angeles LIFT, and I know that the DC LIFT launch just happened as well. So Wells Fargo knows that a prepared homeowner is a successful homeowner, and that successful homeowners build secure neighborhoods and revitalize communities, and that's really NeighborWorks' goal. So since February in 2012, we've worked with Wells Fargo to bring LIFT to places all over the country, and I guess we kicked off here in Houston. That's exciting to be back here, and I think that it's really wonderful to see everyone here this morning because we can really feel the excitement and the possibility that this program is bringing to local communities. So again, we really appreciate the mayor's office and all of the folks who are here today for your support in bringing this program back to Houston. Now I want to talk a little bit more about these three NeighborWorks organizations because they are really the heart and soul of our work. So Avenue, Fifth Ward Community Redevelopment Corporation, the Tejano Center for Community Concerns, they are going to be the boots on the ground administering the program, including coordinating the home buyer education that's required of all of the LIFT applicants. So in order to access this wonderful program, we believe that homeownership counseling and housing counseling is very important. So you'll be hearing from Mary Lawler, the president and CEO of Avenue, in just a few moments. So the message message today and this morning, and we're repeating it because it's an important message to get out there, now is the right time to be able to purchase a home in the city of Houston. And we hope that you all are going to be making plans to attend the Neighborhood Lift event at the Crown Plaza Houston near Reliant Medical. We're repeating that again because we want to make sure people know where to go. So this is going to happen on March 22nd and 23rd, and you'll be able to qualify for a mortgage if you don't already have one, and you'll be able to begin the process to receive down payment assistance if you attend this event in person. And so you'll also be able to attend workshops at that event that will prepare you for financing and finding a home, and to be able to manage the responsibilities of being a homeowner. So with that, it's a great pleasure to turn the mic over to Mary Lawler, who is going to talk a little bit about the work that Avenue is doing, and is doing this wonderful place that we're in today. So Mary.
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you all for being here today. We're so excited to welcome you to the Avenue Place neighborhood, a neighborhood that Avenue developed, and we're just so pleased to be showing it off. We're actually putting the final 9 homes in the neighborhood on the market today, so hopefully some recipients of LIFT will be able to purchase those homes. I want to thank Marvelette for representing Mayor Turner. Thank you, Daryl, for being here for Wells Fargo, and Lisa for NeighborWorks America. And thank you all for bringing Neighborhood Lift back to Houston. We're so pleased that Wells Fargo and NeighborWorks America have invited Avenue to collaborate with them on Neighborhood Lift, along with our fellow NeighborWorks organizations who are here with us today. And I want to again recognize Kathy Payton, President and CEO of the 5th Ward Community Redevelopment Corporation, and Dr. Adriana Temez, Interim President and CEO of the Tejano Center for Community Concerns. Our 3 organizations have served the Houston community for many years, and we will work together on the Neighborhood Lift program as we did when the program was here in 2012. In fact, today we have with us one of the home buyers who participated in the 2012 program, Rob Block. Where'd you go, Rob? And Rob is a Houston firefighter who was able to use LIFT funds to buy his home here in the Avenue Place neighborhood, where he now lives with his fiancée, Zelda Martinez. So home ownership brings tremendous benefits to families and communities. For families, home ownership creates stability and the opportunity to build financial assets for the future. For neighborhoods, home ownership contributes to investment and involvement by residents. Avenue and 5th Ward and Tejano Center are excited about what Neighborhood Lift will mean to Houston, our neighborhoods, and our residents. We know that an informed, educated homeowner is a successful homeowner. We'll be working hard to help as many people as possible take advantage of the LIFT down payment assistance funds of $15,000 to purchase a home they can afford in the city of Houston. And as has been mentioned, for military service members, veterans, teachers, law enforcement officers, firefighters, and emergency medical technicians, the down payment assistance amount is $17,500. So there are some requirements for the program that I'd like to outline now. The down payment assistance is targeted to those within certain income limits. In our area, the limit is $59,900 annually for a family of 1 to 4. And the limits are higher for larger families, as well as the military service members and others I just mentioned. Number 2, homeowners must complete 8 hours of homebuyer education, and homeowners must be able to qualify for a mortgage that they can truly afford. Homebuyers should be on track to purchase a home within 60 days of reserving down payment assistance funds. So to get started, And I'm going to give you this website again. Go to wellsfargo.com/lift to learn more about Neighborhood Lift launch event Friday and Saturday, March 22nd and 23rd at the Crowne Plaza, Houston, near Reliant Medical. At the event, attendees will have the opportunity to reserve down payment assistance funds. There are a few documents attendees will need to bring to the homebuyer event, including proof of income documents, such as the most recent 60 days of pay stubs, federal tax returns, W-2s for the past 2 years, and 2 months of recent bank statements. Again, go to wellsfargo.com/lift to see the complete list of documents. Wells Fargo and NeighborWorks America have made a significant amount of funding available in this area. And Avenue, Fifth Ward CRC, and Tejano are going to keep at it until all the funds are invested in homes for area residents. We will be with homeowners every step of the way during the home buying process, and we will be here long afterward, as long as they need us. And for those who find out they're not mortgage ready right now, we'll help them get ready. That's our job, and that's another reason why the Neighborhood Lift event is the first step to achieving the dream of homeownership. Thank you.
It's absolutely just fantastic to see the type of commitment, the tenacity that all of our leaders have in Houston to make homeownership possible for so many people in Houston. We were just saying a few moments ago, watch out California, watch out LA, watch out San Francisco. You can see why they need to watch out when you see this type of commitment towards making things right and making affordable housing possible in Houston. This tells you a lot that this is the place to be. And it's this type of leadership that goes out of its way with that type of commitment and that type of focus on making it right for the people in the community of Houston. Let's give everyone here a big round of applause. I do want to say thanks to the Mayor Turner as well as Marvelette Hunter for really recognizing and bringing us here, being a part of this this event today, because we know that you could have had 1,000 things to do and you're out here with 1,001, okay? But it's great to have you out here. We want to recognize NeighborWorks America for being here, the Avenue, Fifth Ward CRC, Tejano Center for teaming up with us to make the 2019 Neighborhood Lift program possible, as well as all the other housing advocates that are here joining us today. We want to say thanks to all of you.
Hello. I'm going to give a message in Spanish for those that are watching. Todos tenemos el sueño de ser dueños de nuestras propias casas. Hoy se anunció una oportunidad muy importante y tenemos 3 centros que se están reuniendo juntos para proveerles una oportunidad muy importante. Fifth Ward CRC, Avenue CDC, Tejano Center for Community Concerns. Queremos y necesitamos invertir en nuestros futuros, de ser dueños de nuestras propias casas. Gracias a Wells Fargo, gracias a NeighborWorks America, porque han traído esta oportunidad muy grande de proveerles $15,000 para poder dar un pago hacia una casa, de hacerse casas, realizar ese sueño que sea de ustedes y de su familia y del futuro. También $2,500 si son bomberos, policías, veteranos, maestros. O sea que díganles a sus amigos, a sus compadres, a todo mundo que esta oportunidad existe, y después se le dará los datos también para que atiendan a las juntas y a todos los cursos que van a tener que tomar para poder tomar a ventaja de estos dineros. So, gracias Wells Fargo. También la ciudad de Houston anunció también hace ratito, y gracias a la oficina del alcalde Mayor Turner, de que ellos también hay una oportunidad allí de $30,000 que pueden usar con estos $15,000, o sea $45,000 hacia la oportunidad, para hacerle a ustedes la oportunidad de ser dueños. Muchísimas gracias, and thank you again, Wells Fargo.
I tell you, that's exactly what I was getting ready to say. Exactly. That tells you a lot about inclusiveness, right? I couldn't have said it better. Yeah. Well, we would have, let's see here, we're going to have Kim over here. We got Lisa over here. So if you have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to come over here. We have experts here just for you. Thank you so very much, and enjoy the rest of your day.